Are your intentions pure? When I have spoken to my friend Wayne about what I was working on in the past, he has often asked me what I was trying to achieve. Additionally, he has asked me what I was looking to receive after I had done something. These questions had a big effect on me, and I wasn't quite sure how to respond. Nowadays, I'm no longer fazed by these questions, and this is because I know what his intentions are. Getting to the root. I thought that I was being judged when Wayne first asked me these questions, and this is why I felt uncomfortable. In reality, he was simply curious as to whether I was aware of why I wanted to do something or why I had done it. Thus, if I hadn't thought about this, I wouldn't be able to see what was going on at a deeper level. Consequently, this would have stopped me from being able to behave in a conscious manner, which could have caused me to suffer unnecessarily. For example, if I had been working on a book and I wanted to release this book to prove something to someone, there's a chance that I would end up feeling let down. Maybe I would get the feedback that I desired, but then again, I might not. Not only this, my desire to release a book will be coming from my head and not my heart. The energy behind this book would then be very different to the energy that would be behind it if it was coming from my heart. A different conversation. What my friend Wayne had been talking about for a number of years ended up being touched upon when I was speaking to a friend of mine called Errol Campbell a little while ago. He ended up talking about how a number of projects had been started off for the wrong reasons. From the outside, it seemed as though they were there to make a difference in the world, yet this wasn't the complete truth. As a result of this, they were not as successful as they might have been otherwise. The message. Through talking about these examples, it was a way for him to shed light on how important it was to have pure intentions. Now, he could have just explained this without using these examples, but this wouldn't have had the same impact on me. So, as I said in the article that I wrote about karma, we can deceive ourselves, but what we can't do is deceive the universe. What is going on within us will be mirrored back to us in one way or another. More of the same. In other words, if someone feels frustrated and angry or needy and powerless, what they send out into the universe will bring out more of the same. Conversely, when someone feels called to do something and their intentions are pure, the results are likely to be very different. In order to do this, someone will need to get out of their head and into their heart, and this is often easier said than done. If they are consumed by how they feel, it will be more or less impossible. Final thoughts. It can be a case of breathing deeply and bringing their attention into the heart, or this being easier if they are in an environment where they can relax. Alternatively, it might be necessary for them to deal with their emotional baggage and trauma.